It's one of the best holidays for eating. Thanksgiving, that is.
And for everything else. That is why our next guest is sharing some delicious dishes with us, all made con sabor latino. You like that business?
I love it.
Look at him.
Oh, there he is. You know him, you love him. Chef Chris Valdes is a cookbook author and the host of Que Delicioso on the Roku channel. And he is joining us live this morning. Wait till you see this spread. Welcome back.
I'm so excited to be here, and you kind of got it all going on there. Look at that.
I got a little rhythm.
That's how we start.
Every other day.
That's how we start. And talking about starting, that's how we start with the coquito.
Yes.
Because that's what it's supposed to make you do. So, you know, I know it's been a long week of work, so I got you both.
Has on a Tuesday.
We're going to start making the coquito. Now, before I start, the Latin household, we make Thanksgiving specialties like the turkey and the mashed potatoes and the corn, and we love all of that. But then we have to make all of our Latin sides. And
I was going to say, so Puerto Rican too, you are?
Cuban, but I'm a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. My family didn't get the memo. We didn't do lechon, pernil, arroz con gandula, yuca until like the weekend after.
Oh, no.
Thanksgiving was very.
Well, we did.
We were pilgrims. But your house, they did.
Yeah, and that's why it's our job to bring these traditions and make new traditions with our families.
What do we start with
So
here?
we're going to start with our coquito to set the party and start with the dancing. So, yeah, very important. We have some...
Oh, that was a baby chef.
Look at that. Baby chef, that was like a year ago.
Exactly.
No, not this, the first picture.
Something I'm thankful for, my family. I was throwing the first pitch that day, and my assistant, Michelle, she's like, I'm having an intervention. And then I was like, how do they know about this? They're like, you don't know how to throw a ball. And I'm like, oh, that's what you're talking about. So
my God.
I'm thankful. I was there thinking of all these things, and my family was That was in Miami for the Marlins.
For the Marlins.
So we're going to start with our coquito. We have, you could do eggless coquito. Very important. I don't like raw eggs in my thing. And a coquito is basically like a Latin eggnog, but it's just a little strong.
I love
it. She's well versed in the coquito.
Oh, I know. We have the sweetened condensed milk. We're going to add some cinnamon. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla extract, and I like adding a little bit of dark rum. I think it's just what adds the flavor to it. So just a little bit, and then we're gonna blend it up. We're gonna leave it overnight with some cinnamon sticks, some cloves, and then look what I brought for both of you.
I mean, look at this.
Perfecto.
Because chef knows presentation is also
look at that.
The business.
And also, I'm gonna teach you how to do a little pa arriba, pa abajo, pa el centro, y pa dentro.
What?
Look, ooh, look at that.
It's my gown. Oh,
You
know what?
It's delicioso.
I'm gonna continue sipping this if you don't mind. If you don't mind.
She's very
I'm
festive.
telling you, she knows.
I had one sip of coquito.
And you could add some Nutella to this. You could add some coffee to it. There's many ways. But the star of it is just my friend here.
Of course.
The dark rum.
Do you know what
What
I
is
like
the
to
coquito
do?
without the rum?
And if you're home hosting, you get this the day before you make it, and then put it in your coffee. The morning
like
you're about to
with
host.
eggnog.
Yeah.
At 7 in the morning, you're my type of person right there. Look at that.
I put this in my cafecito, and then when everybody gets home here to my house,
Marisol,
now we know how she gets all this energy in the morning. Look at that.
Yeah, this is why she skips into work.
The next thing we have is a Cuban pork shoulder, and we just pour some of that juice on top.
Oh my God, this is.
And then look at this, just so
look
tender.
at it cascading
I like
down.
making it around 6 hours. This is just the most delicious thing. And leftovers. You can make my iconic pan con lechon. It's like a Cuban pork sandwich with my garlic aioli. It's just the best thing ever. So then we have the mojo, which is just black beans with white rice, and it's cooked in there together. And then the yuca with the mojo. Now, the mojo, there's two types of mojo. You're good there?
Oh my God.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my God.
I know.
Isn't that the coquito will do that to you. Everything will taste amazing.
I almost fell over.
Yeah, it'll do that too.
The flavor.
Yes.
The flavor.
The coquito, yes.
What's up?
So then we have the mojito, which is different. We have a citrus. The mojito for this is like a citrus, sour oranges with cumin and salt and garlic. But the mojito for the yuca is basically lime, garlic, onion, and oil. And you just, if you want to help me there, pour that over.
Just douse it like how you did.
Or if you want to use a little spoon as
here we
well.
go.
And make sure you get that bottom side. And that's going to add so much
Now, what's
flavor
happening on the bottom here?
Just love. Love is happening. Love is happening.
It's a secret ingredient.
Just like what happens at the bottom of the coffee when you add the coquito. The same thing is
Marisol
happening.
singing in the kitchen,
There you go.
7:30.
So that just adds so much flavor. And you can pour some of that as well on the yuca. That's like our gravy.
Exactly.
The mojito is our gravy.
My mom used to
Are you saying mojito?
Mojito.
Mojito. My mom used to put a little dish like this of mojo, and we used to dunk our tostones in them.
Yes.
That was like a Wednesday
Well,
And
night.
this is
we
a
dunk
yuca?
everything. The bread, we do
everything.
everything.
All of it.
And then, last but not least, we have the rice pudding, just to end it on a nice note, and it could absorb all of that alcohol. But the rice pudding is just something you can make the day before. All of these items you can make the day before, and the next day is just going to taste amazing. And it's a great way of incorporating not only amazing flavors into our family Thanksgiving, but a little bit of our roots as Latinos that we are, and we like celebrating a little bit of everything. So this is a perfect way of starting new traditions, and who doesn't like all of this like amazing,
I've loved
flavorful
everything.
food?
Can you try the rice, please, since I tried everything else?
Yes, yes, yes. Remind folks this rice. Tell them again, because I feel like we skipped right over it.
This is a mojo rice. So it's black beans with rice cooked. Now, you're not cooking the black beans and the rice and mixing it together.
No.
Even though some people do it like that. But if you want to do it the right way, you want to cook the rice with the liquid of the black beans and then add some Cuban bay leaves, peppers. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
I'm going to take the
And some of that juice.
mojito.
Look at that.
It's versatile. This mojito, you can put it anywhere.
Anything.
I do
on
like a
anything.
mojito.
And then with the leftover yuca, you could always fry it and make yuca fries. And you could
Oh.
dip that in the garlic aioli as well.
Oh my God.
High in protein and fiber, by the way.
Really?
That guy right there. A lot of marathoners.
Here I am
eat
thinking
yuca.
he's a potato.
Let's see this rice pudding.
Here.
Look
Arroz
at
con
that.
leche.
Arroz con leche is basically we're cooking the rice with different milks, and then you could add some raisins in there. You could add a little bit of rum in there, some cinnamon
some
at
rum.
the end, and it's just a chilled rice
Starting and
pudding.
finishing with the rum.
And if you want to, you could also serve these in little cups like this, like little dessert shots for Thanksgiving, because sometimes people are so full that they either want to take it home or they don't want to finish. So this is a perfect way of serving it in these.
Just a little simple
yeah.
simple sample.
There you
Wow,
go.
wow, wow.
Chris Valdes, chef, thank you so much.
Chef.
An honor to always be here with both
Happy
of you, and
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving.
Can you tell everybody what you're going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to be feeding 5,000 people at Miami International Airport for American Airlines. That's what I do every Thanksgiving, every Christmas.
How many years running now?
6 years.
6 years running. All the staff, all the airline staff that has to
Thank
work on
you.
Thanksgiving. We thank you for your service. We thank you for this. You're leaving
Yes.
all of this, right?
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm taking
The
just a little.
line of the elevator from the 10th floor to the 2nd floor is popping off
This
right
is
now.
what I'm taking
You know,
right
you
here.
take that. You can
Yeah.
have that.